guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be a collaboration with myself and with the beautiful Themindcatcher here on YouTube. Absolutely love this woman. Her natural hair is something out of this world. So we decided to go ahead and do a collaboration video, and it's a natural, basically neutral eye with a pop of color. This is my take on the look. And if you're new to my channel, you are absolutely welcome. Be sure to hit the subscription button so that you can stay up to date with my latest video. I love you guys so much, and I'll catch you all later.
So I've already gone ahead and primed my lids using the MAC paint pot. Remember to check the information bar as I'll have all the product listed in order. So what I'm using right now is the BH Cosmetic Custom shade, and this is like a champagne color. And I'm just placing that above the crease with a large blending brush. And then I'm going to go into my Kiss palette, and using that gorgeous sort of a burgundy brownish shade, I'm going to concentrate more into the outer corners and just dragging that upwards closer to the upper lid. So just basically going back with a blending brush, I'm going to just blend the two colors together before I go ahead and kind of deepen up the remaining of the shadow. Once that's completed, I'm going to go into my neutral palette by BH Cosmetics, and I'm using that dark chocolate shade, which is very similar to Swiss chocolate. And I'm just going to go ahead and use this Sigma, I think this is the 221 brush. I'm going to just deepen the outer corner so that the shadow, once I apply the lid color, you can kind of see the smoking effect from the outer corner. Then I'm going to take Embark by MAC and just go over the corner again to further define the outer corner. So once that's complete, I'm going to take a blending brush, and I think this is the Crown brush, and I'm just going to go ahead and just blend all the colors that I applied together, just making sure that there's no demarcation and everything is completely blended together. Then I'm going to go back into my Kiss palette. I'm going to use that sort of a burnt orange neutral shade, and I'm going to place that with the BH Cosmetics flat eyeshadow brush, and I'm going to pat that all over my mobile lids. So at this point, I wasn't really satisfied with the intensity of the transition color, so I just went back with the same color that I used to deepen it, the soft dark brown, and just kind of defined it more, try to intensify the color at the outer corner of my lids. I've already applied foundation prior to doing the lashes, so as you know, when the foundation sits on your face for a bit, it tends to kind of crease. So I'm just going all over my face with just the excess from my brush, and just kind of softening and breaking all the creasing before I go ahead and contour. I will leave all the details, like I said, the foundation, everything down below, so you can check that out. Got my lashes on. I'm going to go ahead now and go back into the same beautiful reddish brownish shade and just go back over into the outer corner, because I feel like the color is not popping so much like what I want it to look like. So at this point, I'm just going back and forth till I get the desired look that I am looking for. Now to my favorite part of any makeup tutorial, which is to go ahead and highlight. So I'm highlighting using the Maybellin Caffe in the number 30. So I'm just going to highlight, you know, all the areas that the sun reflects, my under eye, forehead, chin, the bridge of my nose, my cupid's bow, just all the areas. Then using the Fix Plus, I'm just going to damp my beauty blender, and then I'm just going to go ahead and just blend everything out. Once my highlight and contour is intact, I'm going to mix both the Sacha Buttercup and the Ben 9 Topaz powder, and I'm just going to set my under eye, basically in all the areas where I apply the concealer. Lately, I've been using my NIKKI Garett contouring powder so much. So again, this is what I am using to set the contoured area. Now setting the entire face, I'm going to use my MAC NW50 foundation powder, and this is just going to help blend everything together, the foundation, the concealer, the contour, just making everything look nice and smooth so it looks even. Going back into the palette, I'm going to use those two gorgeous shades that I use for the outer crease, and I'm just going to apply that under my lower lash line. So at this point I really didn't feel like my highlighter was like popping, so I went back with Topaz just to highlight the areas again. And then I'm gonna use this BlackUp. This is actually a blush, and it's like a purplish blush, and it's a number 2 by BlackUp Cosmetics, and I'm gonna use that in my tear duct. So this is my pop of color. This is where all the magic appears on the eyes. So this is where I do my pop of color, and that's how I'm basically completing the eye look with this pop of color. I know I said a lot of pop, but yeah. So for blush, I'm using the MAC Razin. Don't worry guys, I do see the powder in my Cupid's bow. I do go back and blend that out off camera. So I'm going to go ahead and apply some mascara to my bottom lashes, just getting the eyes to stand out a little bit more. And then for the lips, I'm going to line my lips using the Line Prime Selom. And then for the center of the lip, I'm going to use the COLOURPOP Trap. Lately, I've been doing these lip combinations that I am literally loving.